and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at grooveasia.cn.
Hello, welcome to Groove Asia Leaders Unite. My name is Nick Lakhani and I'm VP of Tech at Groove Asia. And one of the things that I do is do a series of streams with hopefully helpful ideas and contents and so something to help you with building courses, communities, and other things as well to help you with your business. And one of the things that I was talking to somebody about the other day was this idea of ebooks. And it got me thinking that I actually did create some ebooks, but never really published them using the software that I purchased a few months ago. And I thought, okay, well, let's just try it out and see. And I wanted to share with you what I did. Now, those of you who are watching this, please just I think I'd better double check on that, hadn't I? So one of the things that we don't want to do is to actually go through a whole session and not to find that we haven't actually gone and find that we haven't actually. There you go. I think the sound is okay. I think the sound is okay. Yay! We have a couple of people in the chat. Just give us your name, where you come from. Give me a hashtag live. I'm looking forward to speaking with you today. Today's going to be interesting because I'm going to take you on a whirlwind. And I'm going to go and let's see. Dr. Lisa's there. Dr. Lisa, how's my sound? Are we good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see the timer? Oh, it's a Toastmasters joke, actually. So that's the timer. Can you see that? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see the timer? There. Okay. So I'm just waiting for Dr. Lisa to comment. Come on, Dr. Lisa. Come on, we can do it. Let's go. Okay. Hashtag live from Baltimore, Maryland, USA. And awesome sound. Okay. She is my program director today. Dr. Lisa is my program director, and she's giving me a thumbs up. And hey, Pipley's here too. Pipley, great to see you. Welcome. And cute timer. Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. Oh, so you mean the watch? You mean the phone? Right. Okay. Hashtag live Pipley. Welcome. So let's just see. Let's just start showing some of these comments. Let's just get. I should be used to this by now. So greetings from Dr. Lisa, live from Baltimore, and awesome sound. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. And let's say hi to, right. Hello to Pipley. Hi. And so let's just see where we are with this. Oh, the software's a little bit slow today. I may have to check something on my system over here while I'm talking to you. And one of the things that, anyway, so as I was saying, I'm going to put some of the messages up on here as they're coming in, hopefully. If I get a chance to do, I'm going to check the settings on my machine because it's not as fast as it should be. And one of the things that we don't want to do is to take too much resource in what we're doing, because we are going to be doing some heavy stuff. Now, let's just go back a couple of steps and thinking about ebooks. What are the different ways of? First of all, why would you want to create an ebook? Okay, let's just ask that. So, put in the chat for me. Why would you want to create an ebook? Because you can. Well, yeah, there is that. Okay, so that's one answer. In terms of How was that? Until I see myself coming. Great fun with my tech this week, and one of the things, my laptop just went boom and shut itself down without thinking. And so, yes, Pipli, yeah, no, down, and I was taken out of the streaming room, the StreamYard room, blank screen. Okay, so uh, now let's see how we're doing over here. So Pipli said hashtag live, and so let's see. I'm having difficulty in actually bringing your messages up, and my book is going to be a little bit challenging. So messages on here. Now, the question I asked was, why would you want to create an ebook? And so the answer could be, okay, lead magnet, Dr. Lisa, very good, yes. And so, yeah, no problem. What we're trying to do is to create an ebook. The ebook is, yes, to get use it as a lead magnet to get somebody's email address, but also you want to engage with them. You want to start a dialogue with them. Just like I'm starting with you today, I'm starting a dialogue, aren't I? And I had you still do it, because then you never know who sees this video or reads the ebook, and who actually goes and actually either gets it for free off your website or buys it from your website, right? So that's the idea. Now, the lead magnet is the idea that you want something in return for something else. And usually it's somebody's email address, permission to put them onto a sequenced email list or something like that, right? A monthly newsletter, things to do with marketing. Now, imagine actually print some magazines or some flyers and leave them at shops, weren't you? Outside shops, or ask somebody to actually, put a pile into the library or something like that, until they contacted you. That's why that sort of advertising or promotion was very, very hard, and you had to be very skilled at being successful at it. Yeah. All right. So let's see what Dr. Spotty sound drops. Okay, so let me just check my sound on here, and well, I can tell you I've got the best, and so camera, I think it's okay. All right, from my end it's okay. So okay, I'll try and enunciate a little bit more, and I'll try and take it easy so that whatever you miss won't be so much. Okay, and so Dr. Lisa, here's time. Dr. Lisa, I'm playing for time. So not only what you're doing, but why you're doing it. Okay. Now, what we have a situation where I've gone and written an ebook. Okay. And what I've done is, and I'm going to go and find it. I'm going to show you my one of the books that I've got over here. So let me go and find it, because I just had to reboot. I've lost all sense of where I am, and GLU files. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm talking to you here. The screen you're this I'm not, I'm not being rude, but that's where the messages and the StreamYard screen is. Okay, so there's a couple of things to think about there. Now, so Pipli, Dr. Lisa's comments. Okay, excellent, great, fabulous. Do is if I share my screen on here, and one of the things about this is that I've gone and created or the text rather. Okay, so not the PDF. Okay, and so let's just bring it back to 125 so I could be able to see. And forgive me, I'm just sorting myself out over here. Brilliant. Share. Okay. Here you can see my screen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put myself out of the picture for a second. And you can see, let's put myself down here. You can see on here that I'm actually, there you go. There's a Word document here called AI Profit, okay? And if I open that up, it just happens to be a Word document, okay? You can do it in Google Docs, you can do it in text or anything you want. Now, the reason I did it in Word was that I can do something like this. Look, I don't know how much you know about Word for Windows and other sort of Google Docs and other things have this something similar as well. What I've got over here, that's the title of the ebook, okay? And oh yes, and in a minute I'm going to start the timer. Okay, here's the title of the ebook: AI Profit Explosion, Duplicate and Dominate. Okay, now here is heading 2. Now I've gone and these are chapter headings. Okay, and so what I've done is I've gone and assigned all the chapter headings with a heading 2, and you'll see that it's a chapter heading because I always change mine to some sort of blue color. Okay, and with this there are 19 pages and lots of information and something like that, chapter heading. Okay, now that's the document. All right, let me close that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and start the timer. And the way I'm going to start the timer is very old school. And I'm going to go and let's see on here. Okay, so please confirm that said 000, and I'm going to start. Okay? Right. So at various points, I'll bring that up and I'll mention that. So that's the start now. It's 14 minutes past 3 in the UK, and I've just started the timer. Now, I want to start the timer because I want to show you how long it takes me to import this and format it into Designrr. All right. Now, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to add this. We're going to show my screen. Oops. Which has got, let's just come out. I was playing about with something earlier. Okay. So this is Designrr. This is a piece of software which is quite, I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. It's quite good, actually, right? Because the basic things it does very well. There's some other stuff as well which I haven't really looked at, and there's a few whiz-bang things which I want to wait. But the basics, it does really well. And that's what I'm going to show you today. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to create a project. I'd like to create a project. Click on this, and it says ebook or audiobook. Well, ebook, that's what I want. And to be published as what format? Well, it can be the level I've got, it can be a PDF or a flipbook. Okay, but I'm not sure yet, so I don't know. I'll decide later. Then I'd like to select, something to be used as my baseline. If I click on it, yes, I'd like to upload a file. and then import it from where? Is it a Google Doc? Is it a Word document? Is it a blog post or URL? Well, actually, it's from Word. And it says drag and drop your file on here. Well, here's the file. And literally, I'm going to drag and drop it right there. It takes a few seconds. And because we are streaming, the system resources are low on my computer, so it takes a little bit longer than it would on your machines, okay? Right, there you go. So now it's converted that, and then apply. Then ebook will be on topic of what? Well, what theme is it on? Well, now I've gone and looked through some of these things, and I think I like business. I like business development / sales, and yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, so bottom right-hand corner, okay. Let's start. Click the button. Now it's going to say, well, okay, you like business or business and sales type of templates, but which particular template would you like? Now, the level I'm on, and I'll explain pricing levels later on, but the level I'm on, I can have access to certain things like these standard templates. And one that I like, actually, is this one here, influencers. Okay, so that's what I was playing around with earlier on. And if you top right-hand corner of it, there's a little eye, and it'll show you a preview of what it looks like. And so you can go through and see previews of what each of these templates look like. And again, as I said, because of the streaming, my resort, I'm just going to go and just do that little bit there. And let's try it again. I'm just trying to create more memory on my machine to be able to show you lots of things. Okay. So without actually breaking anything, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's just see. Now, that's the actual front. And notice on here, it shows you a middle page, like a normal page, what it would look like. And for this, look at the headers and the footers, because it gives you automatically formatted footers and headers like that. And then the table of contents would look like that and so on. Okay? And then the last one is the back cover. And on the back cover, you normally put maybe a picture of the front cover, or and also a little synopsis or a little extract from the book. Tell people what it's about. Okay, and so that's what it looks like, and it's fine. It's nothing to write home about, but it's okay. I'm happy with that. Use this template. All right. So now I spend a few seconds looking at that. Now, in the meantime, while it's going to be loading up, I'm going to talk to you about one particular thing which we can move to a different program about. So if this is working away, oh, it's already done. Isn't that great? It's already put in my Word document, look. And it's already got in blue my chapter headings. Okay, there's still a few things I want to do with it. And on the right-hand side of the screen, can you see a little navigator, the pages, how it's laid out? It's taken that from my Word document. Now, I can't see very many of the... oh, by the way, we're on the time. Let's see where we are on the timer. And that says 5 minutes 32. Okay? So, and I've been yapping away a little bit as well. Okay? So within a few minutes, you've got imported your particular document. Okay? And so, oh, brilliant. So, I love this, right? I love this. Pipley and Dr. Lisa saying confirmed for the timer. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, I'm feeling under pressure. Okay. I feel under pressure now. So Dr. Lisa said, yes, I've seen the ads from Designrr. Yeah. I think I watched 1,000 of those, and on the 1,000 and the first time, I just went, oh, you know what? This is a headache. Just buy it, right? Okay. And that's what I did. And guess how much I bought it for? Type it into the chat. Roughly how much would I pay for it? Please laughing out loud. How much did I pay for it, do you think? On there. All right. So let's just let's see if anybody has a guess, and I'll get back to you on that. Now, one of the things I need to do is, because I've made the resolution smaller on that machine. Okay, here we go. Let's just go through. People is saying £50. Okay, and then Dr. Lisa is saying 5 minutes to upload. By the way, I've just spent a minute and a half talking away. Okay, well, just bear that in mind, okay? Pipli says, I agree. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Well, it was $27, folks. $27, okay? Yeah, the clock is still ticking. Okay, all right, get back to work, Nick. Okay, here we go. People saying, I was thinking about the book design yesterday, funnily enough. Yeah, well, you saw the cover that I showed you in that coaching session, all right? And I'm going to show you how I did that as well, okay? So, all right, so let's go back to work. Right, this is the front cover. It's imported our text. It's also got these chapter headings. Brilliant, but I don't have a table of contents. Well, what I do is I go to the left-hand side, and you see up here in the top left-hand corner, it says elements, and let me just make my screen a little bit bigger. Hopefully you'll see this. Just above here where the live button is, it says elements, and then on down here are different things you can put in there, and one of them is table of contents. Click and drag it, and put it here at the top of page 2, or the second page. And then what type of table of content would you like? I like this one at the top, first one. And oh, look, that's your table of contents. And it's automatically numbered in terms of chapters. Brilliant. Now, this one is the title. I don't want the title. I'm going to put the title elsewhere. So if I click on it, this little blue box appears with 6 white buttons on it. Click on it, and a little menu appears, the little dustbin to delete. That's it. Now, if I go back, and you see it's got the title in there, page 2. Now, if I go and remember, click where, I want you to click where it covers the whole of the table of contents like that. Click once, then the blue button. And this button here says refresh TOC, table of contents, refresh. Okay. And look, it's now updated itself. Brilliant, right? Brilliant. Okay, that's great. So here we go. Let's just see what people are saying. Just a one-off $27. Yeah, but if you want to send me $27 every year, then feel free. But yeah, it's just one-off $27. Honestly, obviously it's the standard version, but I wanted to see what it was like, right? And so people are saying true. Yeah, okay, great, thank you. So now look, that's your table of contents. Now I'm very pernickety. I like things to be done in a certain way. Okay, what I want to do is to actually have the title up here on this area. I'm going to double click on it. It so happens, I think I have the title over here. Oh, look, there it is. On every single page, it's now got the full book title. Brilliant. Now, this is intricate. At the bottom, it's got a footer. And it says AI Profit. It's the file name that we brought in, right? But I don't want that there. I don't want text there. So what I can do, I can click on it like this. Okay. And can you see on the left-hand side up here, make changes to all elements? Now, I think this will work. Okay, let's just see. So that means that every single footer with that word in there, I'm going to go and delete. Look, all of them. So let's click on it and delete. Let's see on the next page. Oh, it's gone. And the next page, oh, it's gone. Isn't that great? So you can actually have the same thing going on the headers and footers all the way through. And that little button here, the little toggle button here, works. Brilliant. Now, I tell you what, though, I want a page number on the footer. Okay, again, I'm being very pernickety. Okay, I'm being very specific on this. Therefore, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the left-hand side here, settings, and page numbering label. Yeah, please. And I want to have page in front of it and starts on where the table of contents is page number 1. Okay. And look, that says page 2. Well, that's because that's the first text. Page 1 is the contents. Look, right here. You can't see it. There's a page break there, but it's page 1. Okay. Now, so I'll use this one here. Now, one of the things is that I'm also very pernickety in terms of the way the text looks. I prefer books to be fully justified. Now, what that means is, okay, left justified is where the text starts on the left-hand side in a straight line. Right justified means the text ends on a straight line, okay? And then centered is every line is centered. But fully justified means it starts on the left-hand side like this, on a straight line, and it ends in a straight line. Therefore, if I go to here, if I click on that paragraph here and make changes to all elements, look, see that little button? Oh, hang on. Ta-da. Let's go back here again. Okay, let's start. Let me tell you that on there again. Pibley says incredible value. Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of software I've bought which hasn't been great value. I can tell you that. Okay, so look, this is the paragraph, and what I'm at the moment is left aligned. How do I know it's left aligned? Because that's it there. Look, it's left aligned there. And so it's now what I'm going to do, make changes to all elements. So all paragraphs like this, activate that button there. And then you see here, look, it's all left aligned at the moment. Look, all left aligned. And so activate all elements and fully justified. And now look at it. See that? It looks fabulous, doesn't it, when you look at it? Okay? So that's simple, isn't it? Now, there is one more thing that I like to do, and we have a little bit of time. Look, even though I've been yapping away, it's actually, let me show you on here. We're still on 14 minutes, folks, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit more complicated, right? Because what I like to do is I want to actually go and have a different table of contents, meaning the font and the size and everything. Then also, I'm going to have every single chapter starting on a new page, okay? Therefore, if I go through with this and say, right, what font is this one here? If I click on it, it's on the left-hand side here, it says PT Serif, okay? I hope you can see that. My apologies if you can't. Okay, so now, if I go to here, and if I just click on it, just click on it like that, and the font is Archivo Black. It's like a very thick one, okay? And it's size 18, and it's regular. Well, make changes to all elements. Then instead of Archivo, I'm going to change it into, let's see if there's a PT serif. Well, maybe no. Let me try a different font that I think might look good. No. You know what? PT serif is fine. And look, I've changed the way it looks. Also, I want to change the size from 18 to 16. Oh, right, here we go. I'm going in and out a bit too much. Okay, let's start it again. Okay. Let's undo what we did. Let's try that again. I've highlighted that, and everybody, PT serif, there you go. Okay, go to the page number and PT Serif. Oh, I didn't do this button here. Look. Change it back, change it to Montserrat, and then change it to PT Serif. And that should be all PT Serif now. Okay? I can even change the size and all of that as well, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. All right? So that's cool. Now I want to have page numbers. Page breaks. So I go to that one. That's on a brand new page. Yep, introduction. Find the next one, and I go to Elements, Page Break, and drop it before the actual chapter heading, and it forces it to the next page, and there you go. Now, what happens is that it goes through, and it has a bit of space here. That's annoying, isn't it? Because what you have to do is to drag each one of these up individually, and then for the rest of the document, you're going to have to move lots and lots of stuff. No, you don't. What you can do is where you've got this page here, and that's selecting the whole page, and this button here, the circular arrows, repaginate. Click on it once, and oh look, everything then moves up. Do you see that? Okay, so can you see what it's done? It's gone and actually done a lot of the work for you. When I first started using this, I was like, do I have to move it manually? And no, I soon learned that there are buttons for things. And look at this, all the way through. Look at the text, and they say, you can use it too. Now, that doesn't look good there, does it? So click on the right-hand side of it. It selects the whole box. Click on the blue box here and drag it down and drop it. Now, that looks better, doesn't it? Okay, so just go down, start reading the document and seeing how it's laid out. Oh, another page break, Elements, page break, and off you go. And that's it, all the way through. Okay, now this one is a big paragraph. Sorry, what do I need to do? Go through here and repaginate. There you go. Okay, find the next chapter heading. And there it is. Elements, page break. You get the idea. You get the idea. And then on here, repaginate. And look. How's that? Did I miss one? No. So, that one's already on a new page anyway. But if you need to, you can put a page break in front of that. But I think that's going to be okay there. You see, you get the idea that you've gone and laid it out in a nice way. And you can change, obviously, you can change the font and the size of this. I showed you how to do that. It's dead easy, where you just highlight it and then affect all the paragraphs and then change the font and the size and all that. But I'm quite happy with this. Duplicate, there you go, look. Page break. Okay. Repaginate. And again. So, any feedback to this, folks? Anything? Are we all overwhelmed? Now, obviously, what I'm doing, I'm being very anal about this. Pardon the expression. I like to have chapter headings on separate pages. I really do. And so, but if you don't mind, it's your book. Okay? You get the idea. Right. Now, let's just go through, and we're going to be very quick. Come on, Nick. Let's be very quick at doing this. Repaginate. And the more you do this, the quicker you become. And we're nearing the bottom now. And there you go. Okay, so that's it. Now, there is one thing we need to do. if we go to the very top, to the second page, table of contents, this needs updating, doesn't it? Because there are now more pages. There are now 41 pages, and the actual last chapter starts on page 36. I can see from here. So click on table of contents here, and this one here, refresh TOC. And there you go. Actually, I don't like the size of this. Let me just change this. All elements, and instead of 18, let's make it 16. Yeah, and then I go to each of the numbers, to the numbers, changes to all elements, and instead of 18, make that 16 too. Did that work? Yeah, there you go. That's 16 as well. That's 16 as well. Okay, you get the idea. You know what? I don't like this light blue on here. I'm going to click on this again, and this time, again, make it to all elements. Click on the light blue color. There's one here which I really like, which is part of my branding, which is 16379D, and then choose. And it's just made everything darker. All right, you get the idea. So there are a number of things that you can do with this, and very, very, very useful. Okay, so all these chapter headings and the numbers are now in a different shade of blue. Okay, right. Let's see where we are. 2347. So here we go. Let's see some feedback. Okay, really great, says Pipley. And I'll consider using it. Yeah, just try it out. I believe it's got a 7-day trial. Do you have an affiliate link? You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm doing this for Groove Asia, and so let's not make it too complicated. Just go to Designrr with the DESIGNRR.io. Okay. Now, this is interesting. 41 pages from a 19-page Word document. Yes, but the Word document was small writing and just text and nothing else there, not even fully formatted, right? So just bear that in mind, okay? What's the question? Does a free ebook need to be of a high standard in terms of... Really good question, Pipley. Well, look at it like this. You know, when you go to to Costco and they've got some free things you can try, a bit of cheese or a bit of vegan snacks or a drink or whatever it is. If that's not great, do you think someone is going to buy something for money? Right? Does that make sense? It's got to be great. In fact, it's got to be some of your best work. You look at the Groove Asia community and look at the sessions that Simon and JJ, Ching Yu and John and Peter and Karen and I, and we all do this for free. Now, do you think we would do anything different if you were paying $5 for it or $55 for it or $555 for it? No, because we would have the same enthusiasm, the same kind of maybe it may be a little bit more structured into a box and saying, right, that's the paid training and so on. But that's it. All the energy, all the authenticity, everything is the same because this is what we do. If you don't like me for free, you're never going to, and if you don't like what you're consuming for free, you're never going to pay money to actually come and see me, are you? Right? So, but it has to be of value. Of some value, okay? That's a fair point, she says. Okay. Salkat says, do we consider the free ebook to be used as a hook for my service? Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about, I talked about that yesterday in the coaching session. We can talk about that a little bit as well. Yeah, so true, Pipley says. Yeah, thank you. So there's a number of things on there, but look, we have an ebook. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let me show you a couple of things. There is one thing that I haven't done, which is the front page, and I don't like the front page. No, but look, here's something that I made earlier. If I go to click on this page here, and then go to background, and you can see it's got a background image. That's the image. Change the background, and here's a book I made earlier. All right. Now it isn't the same book, but if you want to, I can show you how to create this. And look, that's the book I made, but it's got some text on there. Let me just get rid of these boxes on here. And that one there. That look okay? And the background color on here, I want it to be white. And there. Oh, maybe not. Let's try it again. Background color to be white, like that. Okay, so how does that look? Yeah, we've got page numbers. We've got the size of text that we want. We've got the just fully justified. All of this, look, all the way through. Now, the other thing we want to do is on the back page. So imagine I get this paragraph here. Let's just copy it, and here's another paragraph. So imagine I'm going to use these two paragraphs for my back cover. I'm going to go through, and I can change the picture if I want to, but in this case, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to leave it there. That's fine. So here, I'm going to put in the name of the actual book. And then here, I'm going to go and paste the first paragraph. And then for this text here, I'm going to paste the second paragraph. I've just gone and created a back page, and if I wanted to, I could actually go to images and maybe even put a nice little pretty picture of me, which I took last week, I promise. Or maybe a bit further back. There you go. And you can even put a name on it or whatever. But look, that's it. Can I show you folks that even with things going on, even with tech issues, even with me yapping away, that's less than 30 minutes. Okay? How's that? Oh, screen not visible. Sorry. Okay. It was okay. You saw it, right? Okay, good. Okay. Well, look, 30 minutes to get to this point, and with a lot of fluff. Okay, with me explaining stuff. Bottom left-hand corner. Now I'm going to go and just remove I'm just going to move myself a little bit on one side here. On here, what you have is on the bottom on the left-hand side, you've got save button, and it's auto saves every minute or two. But it is good to save it anyway. And then on here, look, little I for preview. And so what you can do is you can actually go and preview your PDF like this. Look, okay, that's great. But also what you can do is we can publish either as a PDF or as a flip book. Well, let's try PDF first. And we're going to call it AI Profit 1, or what here. Let's just go to save it with the title. export. Now, this is where it takes a minute or two. It could take a few minutes. Okay. You can't see my screen now? Oh dear. Nick's having a mare. Testing. Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Right. Okay. Let's just stop sharing here and let's start again. And let's go to what I'm going to do is what I need to do is to just defrag my system memory on here. Just do a little bit of that. Let me take a minute or two to get that sorted. Now, did you see that once the text is ready, then you can format it. Oh Lord. I don't know where I am. I don't know whether you can see me, hear me. Just give me a heads up if you can see me and hear. Okay, all right. Okay, right. StreamYard is really busy for some reason. I don't know what it is. Okay, right. Let's just try and do that last bit where you've got two options, PDF or a flipbook, and I'm going to show you the difference, okay? Therefore, I'm going to go and present a screen again. This one is going to be a different screen on here. Let's look at that one there. Right. I'm going to go and share that right now. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Can you see that my shared screen, please? It should have the Designrr screen on there. Okay. Let's just see. Give me a one in the chat or a yes, I see the screen, please. Yeah, so Dr. Lisa's giving me a thumbs up. Okay, brilliant. And Saikat is saying, yep, now visible. Great, can see Pipli. Okay, thank you. Okay, brilliant, folks. Now, here's what I want you to look at is the idea that that's the save button. And remember that I've set it up with autosave. It comes out the box like that, okay? And on here is publish. And what I did was I went to Adobe Acrobat, gave it the full name, and then exported it, right? And I think at that point something went wrong, so I'm going to do that again. This one I'm going to call just AI Pro. Well, in fact, I tell you what, let's just call it the full name, and that's the author, Nick Lakhani. Export. Okay, so hopefully. I mean, for a minute or two, it will go blank, okay? Sorry, you won't be able to see anything apart from the blue book. And look, after a few seconds, it says success. Now, if the project is bigger, then it may say, oh, you know what? It could take a while. We'll email you when it's ready. Okay? So then you watch out for the email. It's dead easy. Now, in this case, though, I'm going to go to download your PDF file. And then there it is. And in order for me to download it to my screen, top right-hand corner, download button, and download. Where do I want to save it? And so I'm going to go to desktop, and that's fine there. Okay, so you get the idea. It's gone and done that. Very, very straightforward. Now, what's a flipbook, I hear you ask? Well, let's go back and open the flipbook. And this might blow your mind. well, it looks like a PDF we saw a minute ago. But look, it's got an arrow on the right-hand side. Click once. Oh, you can't hear this, but it even comes up with the sound of click, like this. Look. Click. Click. You like this? Okay. So there are a number of things that you can do with this, and like I said, for $27, I thought it was a fabulous tool, absolutely fabulous. And imagine that I still haven't. I mean, you saw how easy it was just to bring a picture in and put it in there. You can put a picture into the text and then have text flowing around it very, very simply, very straightforward. So from that point of view, within a short period of time, okay, the first bit is to create a ebook. Then you can import it into Designrr. Now, some of you asking about the actual cover, right? And I showed you that I had one. Here's one I made already, right? Here's one I made earlier, right? Just like Blue Peter. Now, that's a British cultural reference, okay? So one of the things that you can do is to actually use something like Groove Designer Pro, which if you have a lifetime account with Groove CM, and depending on when you bought it, some people have got access to this tool. Or you can use Canva and other things as well, okay? So, for example, if I go and log into my Groove Designer Pro, I'm just going to show you what I normally do with it, okay? So I'm going to show my screen, and here it is. So let's see on here. Right, so it's just working away. I've gone and logged in. And what I've actually got is I've already set up a mock-up of a book, okay? And with this, for example, you can see on here that you can do books, CD covers, DVD covers, laptops, devices, other things. There's a number of things on here, okay? Look at all this. There's a number of things that you can do, lots of different templates, okay? I'm not going to show you like the full-blown how to set this up from scratch. There is a little, not intricate, but there's a few steps involved with that. So what was I going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to edit an existing one, but then if you want to, I can cover this next week on how to create this sort of mock-up, okay? Just let me know. Let's take some questions, actually. Sorry. Got some questions on here. So, Pipley says, yep, that's lovely. Loves the flip book. Okay, great. Amazing stuff, says Psycat. And now I'll forget Canva and create my next ebook. There's a number of different tools, okay? A number of different tools. Find one you like. I found one I like. All right. This is a good question. Dr. Lisa said, what was the reason for your preference of Word over Google Docs? Was it the H1 tagging? In a way, it was actually H2 tagging for most of the chapter headings. But my house was bought with the money I made from Microsoft products, and I've used Microsoft Word since about 1991. I know I don't look old enough. I'm about 2, right? So I use Microsoft a lot of the time. Google Docs is okay when you're sharing stuff with people, but it's just a preference. That's all. And I'm sure it does virtually the same job with Google Docs. I just prefer Word. It's just, for me, it just makes more sense. But that's just me. That's all. Okay? But the tagging does help, where it imports the tagging as well. I actually tried it with the page breaks, and it didn't import the page breaks, which was annoying. But anyway, that's cool. Now, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take, here's one I made earlier. Let's take one which is, this one here. Okay, I'm going to take this design and duplicate it. And as I said, next week, If you want to, I can show you a little bit on Click Designs. But look, here's the copy of this. If I go to this little button here, I can actually rename it. And then on here, I'm going to put ebook, and then the title, and then press enter. Okay. Now, I'm going to go and edit this. And you can see on here, that's the book. But look, you see that, if I do that, it highlights the spine. See that? And if I do that, it highlights the front. Well, let's click on the front and edit. And so again, with the StreamYard being on this, I'm hoping we don't have too many issues with the graphics capabilities of my machine. It's a little bit slow. It's running a bit slow, folks. Running a bit slow. Okay, right. There it's coming up. It's going to come up with a picture in a second. And I'm just trying to go in the background to just try and free up some RAM on here. Just bear with me 1 second, folks. And I'm going to go and refresh that now. Okay. Okay, so now it's just waiting for the picture to come up. Okay, so just bear with me 1 second. Again, the resources on my laptop is a bit of a pain. And good question. Psycat is saying, is keyword search per process of different portals have some preference on Google Docs over MS Word when published on the internet? But you're not publishing Word or Google Docs on the internet. You're publishing a design. You're creating a PDF. That's all you're doing. It's up to you then to go and then publish on a web page and market the web page, put SEO item tags on there, and so on. Or do something else, maybe on a post or something like that. So you're just creating a PDF. So the SEO doesn't come into that bit there. Okay, I hope that helps. And now, resources are low. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that may have freed a little bit up. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to refresh this button on here. I don't really like going over time, folks, but let me see if I can just do this very briefly. Thanks, Saikat. No problem. Sometimes we look at all the stuff that we know, it's in front of our mind. But this is why I like to break things down and do step by step so that you can actually see the process. Okay? Right, here we go. Let's try it again. Click on here, edit, and then see if we can't do it. But what I'll do is I'll do a separate GLU next week on how to create this. And then what happens is I use that, as you saw, as a front cover of the ebook, and it looks fabulous on a web page, or even if you go and print these things out. I think it looks fabulous. Here we go. Right. So that's the actual front bit. The thing to remember is don't go right to the edge on the left because the spine will be there. Okay. So over here, I just highlight that text there, or on the left-hand side, you see that? And here I would put in the full title of my book. And it's in one line at the moment. So with this, AI profit explosion. And here, I'm going to make it smaller. So font size, see that? Now, if I wanted to, I could actually go and put in AI profit explosion. No, actually, you know what? That's okay. I'm cool with that. That's fine, the text. Make it a shade bigger. No, actually, no, because I'm concerned about the edge. I don't want anything to the left-hand side of the picture. Okay, that's fine. And of course, I've got my name on there. And with this, what I can do is I can put a little tagline, AI profit explosion, duplicate and dominate. So on here, I'm going to put something like, do not reinvent the wheel. Nobody's asking you to reinvent the wheel, okay? Now, if you're happy with that and say, yeah, okay, let's change the picture. So with this, I would take that picture out and then go to images, and you can either upload your own images or it's got an AI capability like this. And so, for example, if I go to image and I pick one of the ones that are there already, so let me just pick this one and make this smaller and smaller like that. And that looks good. I'm okay with that. Save and exit. How does that look? Okay. Now, with this, the spine, click on the spine, edit, and you see something long and thin here. That's the actual spine. But if we click on it once, on the left-hand side, edit the text, that's where I put my title in. Okay? And you can see on here, that looks fine. So, save and exit. How does that look? Okay, now, what I'll do is on another session, I'll show you how to use a Groove Designer Pro to get something like this. But, oh, and sorry, and then just, I've saved it and then export it, PNG 300 export. And that'll go to probably my downloads folder. And then I then just use Designer and import it in. And that, as they say, is that. I'm just going to stop sharing for a minute so that I'm going to let the system run it on there. So Pipley, you like it? Good. Okay, that's brilliant. So look, there was a lot of fluff in this session, but you saw that in a short period of time you can go and put some text that you've already created inside, and then attach a cover sheet and a back sheet and various other things and so on. So there's a number of things that you can do. So therefore, there's no reason why you can't do it. Now, if you say to me, well, how am I going to do the text? Well, you can write it. You can get AI to help you. You can
is at 4:50 p.m. The 283 is at 4:30.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay. Well, look, folks. Right. I don't know what. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to finish off one thing. Let's try and finish off one thing if we can. Is to show you how to actually go and import that particular picture in, and then we're done for the day. Apologies for the tech issues. Yeah, apologies for that on there. So yeah, looks like I'm yeah. So you can see me on there. Brilliant. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go over here and share my screen. It will only be another couple of minutes, folks. I just want to go and tie this up so that we're good. And let's show you. Right, these are the projects I have in Designrr at the moment. That's the one we created a few minutes ago. And I'm just going to go and open that one up. And notice it's got the wrong picture on at the front, right? Zero cost and strategies. Whereas this is the stuff that we did earlier about AI profit explosion, okay? So this picture we want to replace. So if I click on that page and then to background, there's a picture, change background. And my images, and upload an image. Well, that's a point. I can't remember where I saved it. Okay, let me quickly find out where I saved it, which was possibly desktop. And okay, that's great. Downloads. Okay, all right. You know what? Right. Anyway, that's the way to put a picture in. I'm not going to be able to show you that right now. I think I had it as I was ejected from the room. It did a few things to my laptop. So, but anyway, when you put the picture in, that's great, and then you can actually go and then publish it, and you know that would be complete there. There are a few little caveats that I would like to add. First of all, make sure it's your own original work or you have created it with AI, but put your own tone of voice in it, make it your own. Okay, so that's one really important thing. Second thing is therefore you will have the rights to go and publish it. Okay, you can't take somebody else's report off the internet and then make it your own. That's obviously not cool, not good. Also, make sure you read the report at least once, all the way through, okay? But otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to you, let me know what you thought. Let me know if you want to run through the creating for the Groove Designer Pro, creating the mock-up and so on. I'll show you how to do that. And I'll make sure I feed my laptop a little bit better and so that it won't get so cranky with me. Right. Otherwise, let's get Simon to play us out. And it's been a fabulous session. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. All right. Take care. And we're going to get Simon to play us out.
Hi, this is Simon Liang with GrooveAsia.cm. Are you already a part of the #1 community in the world? If not, do so right now for free training and support, along with live sessions to help you succeed. Start now by joining us in our private Facebook group and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at grooveasia.cm.
Yeah, because the next bus is coming up.